Street music, nigga. That's all I know how to say. Trust gone. You feel me? That's all I know. Yeah, nigga.
I was born broke, but I'ma die rich. Getting money on profits. Niggas hating on me, I'm a fucking bitch. I know real niggas that'll ride for me, real niggas that'll die for me, real niggas that'll go on your shit if you pussy niggas ever try something. I got a bad bitch that'll fuck your bitch. Homie youngins that'll take your shit. You either stay busy, you gon' die broke. I was born broke, so I'ma die rich. I'm big 5, but I rep the 6. Remember me and 6 used to hit licks. Now nigga live off in the 8, but I'm still in my guard and sit shit. Still grinding, trying to get rich. Stand away from you fuck niggas. Trust gone, I don't trust bitches, just lust bitches. So I fuck bitches. Only love money, I gotta trust this shit. Grind hard from all Billy Kyle, trying to stay focused on the big picture. Remember late nights living on the vibe with the roaches and the rats, nigga. Box fans and open windows, 4 rooms, 1 air conditioner. Gas heater through the cold winter. See, I really came from nothing, so I'm trying to ball hard, like the chicken Walmart. Late night when them stamps hit a card, nigga. I was born broke, but I'ma die rich. 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 Better go and get some money, better get yourself a bag. Ain't nobody get your shit, nigga. Better get up off your ass. Early bird get the worm, so be the first to get this cash. Fuck finish second place, nigga. Niggas first finish last. I was born broke.
So what's up with y'all today, man? We here today, another episode of Stop Playing Podcast. You already know your boy Big 5 in the building, you know what I'm saying? And we lit in here today, man. We got a couple of videos we're gonna check out, you know, a couple of delusional females, probably some crazy politicians. You know how that shit go, man. Crazy motherfuckers everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna, you know, just dig into a few things, you know. I see a couple of you know, different little videos out there, man, that trip me out. It just be crazy how these females be so obligated these days, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, man, we got our things that we want to. So, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say this though. Like, I've been outside for a long time. I've been in the streets, did all this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to get in all that. But the fact is that when we step out the door, 9 times out of 10, we fighting police. You know, you got to fight the robbers. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight other black men that hate you. You got to fight everybody else that hates you. You feel me? And you know, we got to dodge death. Plus, we got to try to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know, it was just like the world was against us. You know, and it always was. But the only peace that we had in this world, you know what I'm saying? And you know, well, for the most part, was when we came home to our women. You know what I'm saying? And when we came home, you know, our women was our peace. But it's like now we got to go fight a war outside and then come home and fight a goddamn war in our own house where we pay bills at. Because you got women that's in competition with their own man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it don't make no sense, you know. And then I understand that you've been probably misled by, you know, this one guy or another guy, you know what I'm saying? And they make you cautious, but to just turn around and just try to downplay every man for the same thing, I feel like that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, y'all act like y'all just ain't do nothing to nobody. Like y'all, only thing y'all doing is holding accountable is for the guys that did you wrong. But what about the niggas that you did wrong, man? You know how you think the boys feel, bro? Like y'all turn around and the thing about with women is no accountability. And that's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like these days and time, man, it need to be more equal playing fields. And I ain't even talking about financially because a lot of y'all women, y'all like to believe that a nigga really care about how much money y'all making. Only broke niggas care about that. Nobody care about that. Unless I got real, I mean, you know what I'm saying? When I got real motion going on or whatever like that, don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna just pick anybody, but for me to sit back and lie and say, okay, that's the whole play of what I'm choosing you for is because I think you got this, that, and the third going on. Nah, that ain't happening. If I can't hold a conversation with you, like me and you can't talk as adults and build organically, I can give a damn about how much money you make. For real, because we ain't gonna get that far. So it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start out with you as an individual, you, the woman. You feel me? Like you as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like let's start building organically. Like y'all lead with money, and then half the time you don't really got no money to lead with for real. You just, you know what I'm saying? You got a little lump sum, little piece of action right now, but then next week when they come looking for that same action, you ain't got it to give, bro. So ain't no need to lead with that. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just keep it real. See, me personally, when I meet a woman, I want her to think. I honestly, I damn near be want her to think I'm the brokest dude in the world for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I want her to be able to like me for me. You know what I'm saying? If you can't mess with me for me, bro, I'm cool on you for real. I don't give a damn about none of the other stuff you're talking about. See, I had a couple of females, you know, they had a little emotion going on, so they felt like that Trump without, you know, Trump me being a man. Nah, baby, because you'll get the fuck from around me first. You feel me? I don't care nothing about your money, none of that what you got going on. We'll discuss that. Your money ain't gonna come into the play unless we trying to do something together. But as far as me living in my own crib, paying my own bills, dog. I mean, what your money got to do with me, and what my money got to do with you? It's all about us trying to build and see if we can even have a conversation with each other. Or we can be in the same room with each other, or we can wake up to each other. All this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But these days, it's like you putting everything in a box. It's like y'all coming with your different scenarios and stuff, just like old girl in this video right here. You know what I'm saying? She already got it on, well, I'm just gonna get this and I'm gonna get that, not really knowing what's for her. Instead of just organically letting what happens. You know what I'm saying? Be smart, bro. Like y'all try to use the fact that men ain't nothing because y'all chose to ignore red flags. Come on, man. Y'all chose to ignore red flags. You feel me? Because Buddy showed you who he was way before he got you pregnant, way before you decided to give up some of that kitty cat. You understand what I'm saying? You chose to ignore Buddy. So then when you chose to ignore the red flags that Buddy presented to you, and then he been exactly who he presented himself to be, and now you blow because you got a baby and all this other stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? And now you like, damn, bro, nigga ain't shit. Now every nigga got to suffer for it. Come on, man. How is that right? Why can't you just take accountability for the decision that you made when you ignored the red flags? Because it started there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to talk y'all head off because, folks be liking to get mad and all this other stuff like that. And I can go on. And anytime y'all want to have a one-on-one with me about it, we can. And y'all can, you know what I'm saying, put y'all opinions in the comments or whatever. You feel me? And I'm definitely going to get back at you because the thing I see these days is a lot of women, y'all think y'all run stuff. But this the thing, though. I'm a dude, you know what I'm saying? I got stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? I got shit going on. You feel me? And I got motion. You feel me? And on top of that, I ain't struggling. I ain't doing none of that. So most of the women that I meet, it look good on the internet, but when you meet them in real life, they need help with their bills. They begging first. They action begging. Come on, man. If I opened up my DMs, I can show you multiple females, ass out for Instagram, looking good. You feel me? Get up in their DMs and y'all get to going back and forth. But she damn near about to be evicted tomorrow. She need $4,000 tonight, buddy. That's why she's showing ass. But anyway, man, let's just go ahead and get into this right here, and let's see what old girl talking about. Cause I ain't watched this, so we watch this together. See what's up with it. See how it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Really encourage you guys to read that I'm going to link in the description box below because I really, really want you guys to understand the implications and the impact of marriage and also the tearing down of the traditional family structure in this current social climate. So, anyways, let's get right on into it. Why should women be provided for in a relationship? Why should they? When you take it back to the old days, right? Where, in the 50s, the men would go work, women were staying at home. At the end of the day, right? Men want to come home to their significant other. They want a hot meal to be prepared for them. And what is up with what's going on these days? Like, there's a lost art, I feel like, with our younger millennials and possibly some of our Gen Zers, where there seems to be a lost art of knowing how to cook, knowing how to do that stuff. When I was in middle school, and let me know down below if you guys can relate to this. When I was in middle school and high school, home ec was a part of our curriculum. And in home ec, you learn how to kind of run a home, so to speak. So you learn how to wash dishes, you learn how to cook certain meals.
But see, these days, when they put that on the list, like cooking and cleaning is a part of their resume. Like that's not even nothing. I mean, cooking and cleaning used to be something that was regular. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You would be happy to get a clean, nice female. You feel me? But to say that cooking and cleaning is, I mean, that's just something that you got to do. You feel me? Like we can scratch that off. That's just like saying, oh, I know how to change tires and I know how to hang up pictures. Or I know how to change the damn battery in a in your what the thing is that be beeping when they do them videos. What is it? Your fire alarm. Your fire alarm. Whenever your shit beeping in the back, I can change the battery for you, But that's normal. That's stuff that men's supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want no credit for that. You get what I'm saying? Give me the credit for, you know what I'm saying, for holding this shit down around here. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, and love me the way I'm loving you. That type stuff. You get what I'm saying? But these fools out here, they want to say, oh, I cook and clean, so you should pay all the bills. Man, the fuck? How that add up? How that add up that I gotta buy the house, buy the kitchen, buy the rags, buy the dish detergent, buy everything for you to use it, and then I gotta turn around and pay all the bills up in this motherfucker for you to chill and you can do what you want to do with your own bread. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And then when we break up, I'm just down bad out here. You know what I'm saying? I done paid all the shit and been broke, and you done been stacking this whole time. So now you gonna look at me like I'm the bum. You know? No way, no deal.
It's like a group project where you'll like bake a cake together. You learn how to handle cutlery and knives when it comes to washing dishes and like literally stuff that you can actually apply to your everyday life. Women should be provided for in a relationship because of the fact that men do have certain standards that they want to come home to when it comes to being with a woman. It's interesting how being girlfriends to some of these guys
Now she right about that. Don't want to come home after a long day from to a dirty house. That's facts. Because I mean, come on, bro. Like you been here all day, bro. Like you, come on, fam. You ain't want to clean up nothing. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. And then on top of that, your ass laying down like you tired. Now you've been chilling all day. What you tired from being sleepy? You tired from laying down? The hell.
habitating with some of these men, which I do not believe in. I don't believe in moving in with a man before marriage. That's just my own personal view. Don't really care if yours is different. I'm not moving in with anybody. And I'm going to be what? Doing your laundry, cooking, cleaning, doing all this stuff. And we're not even married yet. Why are we?
Now see, I like her. Keep your crib, I keep mine. That's fine. Because the thing about it is, we need to build organically. In order for us to do that, we don't need to be in the same space. Because if we're in the same place all the time, it's damn near like we married. We're gonna get tired of each other, especially if we just met each other. So we should take the time to build and not move in with each other so fast, you know. So that's right. I mean, I don't know about all that till we married, but I mean, we should put some time in between us moving together because you get some women, they be homeless. You meet them, they're moving with you the first day. No cap. I'm talking about be already ready to go. They got that one bag and that's everything they own. No cap.
Playing pretend. What we're not going to do is play pretend. We're not going to put the cosplay on it. That's what we're not going to do. At the same time, these men have the same expectations and want to put that same responsibility on a woman like they would in a marriage. Like, if we're going to do all this stuff before we even get there, then what's the point of even, getting married, so to speak, right? If it's just a piece of paper. I'm going to just spoiler alert. It's not just a piece of paper. According to an article that I will get in a little bit further into this video, there's an actual reason. There are actual financial reasons also that benefit a marriage as a union, why it's important to be married in general. But
Now, see, with the marriage thing, kind of on the ropes about the marriage because it's like if we build together, yeah, let's get married. But if it's on some shit like I'm coming in rich as hell and then I got to marry you and you ain't really got it like that, then yeah, we're gonna have to make some stipulations to that marriage because in the end, marriage don't do nothing but benefit women in the end. You get me? They get the alimony, they get the child support for the kids, they damn they get the house, they get everything. You know what I'm saying? And then you really got to start over. So I think that marriage should definitely be a conversation, and it's a conversation that you should have with your lawyer. It's a conversation you should have with your accountant and your old lady.
women should be provided for in a relationship because that's the only way that we're going to be able to tend to a home in the way that we should. Nurturing our children by being, if we choose to be stay at home moms. I'm not saying you can't run your own little business, on the side because you want to, not because you have to. In no way, shape, or form do I believe that you can tend to your children in the way.
But see, the thing about it is, you saying that if she want to, so she got the option to say, "Oh well, I don't want to work, but it's mandatory for me." See, that's the odds. That's the shit that that's crazy because it's like, why the hell wouldn't you want to bring more into the household? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I mean, you sit here, you say, okay, you're gonna take care of the kids, but this the thing though. The kids go to school, the kids go to daycare, so you got like 8 hours of free time. What are you gonna be doing? It don't take the house. You don't got to clean up the house every day if we keep it clean. So obviously, it could be other stuff that you could do. You feel me? And then all that stay at home stuff. I mean, come on, bro. This ain't the old days. Joe Biden in office, bro. We need goddamn two incomes coming in here.
That you truly desire, if you have to worry about sharing the responsibility of paying for some of the bills in the house, plus cooking, cleaning, showering the kids, reading a book to them before they go to bed, all these different things.
First of all, no black mamas read no books to no damn kids at night. They tell you, get y'all ass in the bed. Get y'all ass in the bed now. Y'all done ate. Y'all done got everything. Get out my refrigerator, get out my kitchen. You ain't getting nothing else to drink, nothing else. Get y'all ass in the bed because you're going to school tomorrow. That's for sure. I don't give a damn what time you go to sleep, but you're getting your ass up and going to school. You're getting up out of here. Ain't no reading no stories.
Being a mother is a full-time job. So yeah, that's some of the reason why women should be provided for. Okay, because these men.
I still ain't seen a reason yet because my mom was a great mom and had a full-time job. At the same time, it was two different things. You understand what I'm saying? See, the thing about it is, it's not like I'm finna come home and just be as I done got on my job. I'm an employee on my job, and I got to come home and be your husband, right? Come on, man. So you should be able to get a job and come home and be my wife and be a mom because I got to come home and be a husband and a dad. Stop playing. It's the same thing. I don't understand why y'all feel like y'all should get, you know what I mean, special treatment. It's crazy.
Men that have issue with it have no problem knocking up women, okay, and being a weekend dad. They have no problem wanting to have meals cooked for them. They have no problem wanting their laundry to be done for them. But you don't think that women should be provided for? Who in whose house am I going to be doing your laundry? Whose house? Whose house am I going to be cooking a meal? Whose house? All right then. Dating a provider is a very important quality for us to look for
See, I can do my own laundry and I know how to cook.
as women, especially as it pertains to a husband. This is coming from the perspective of someone that wants to get married and you don't want to settle down. When you're dating and you're just like collecting data from a bunch of people, like, yeah, you can play around a little bit, like whatever. That's not a waste of time on your behalf, right? So to speak. But if you are someone that wants to be serious and settle down, why? And when I say settle down, I mean like actually get settled. I don't mean you're settling in your life and it's like, oh, well, this looks like the only option left for me. So I guess I'm just going to go over here. That's not what I'm talking about.
But that's exactly what women do. Y'all women to take a big nigga, fat nigga, no money, little dick, whatever the case may be. And if he got, I mean, I lied. If he got money, little dick, fat nigga, y'all will take him straight up. So don't lie. You will settle. You will settle for money. No matter what the nigga look like, you will settle. And I know you will. So that's cap.
So if you are someone that actually wants to get married in your life, these are things you should actually be thinking.
It's like it's like when the nigga got money, y'all start looking at all the good parts of the nigga. Y'all don't see no ugly nothing. All y'all see is the good parts of the nigga. Nigga can say anything, he can do whatever he want, man, as long as he can provide, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all will take money over a realness, y'all will take money over looks, y'all will take money over everything. Stop playing. This 2024, right? And we being real. We know what's going on. And you lying.
Thinking about. And for the life of me, women marry men hoping they'll change. Men marry women hoping that they'll stay the same. You ever heard of that? Because it's true. Why is it that we as women tend to think, you see all these red flags, you get married to this guy, and then you turn around and you're just like, I don't know what happened, all these different things. No, girl, you do know what happened.
I think she is telling the truth on that because we do be wanting y'all to stay the same. It's like no breach in the contract. Once you got them coming here like this how we expect it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no breach of the contract. So and the part about wanting us to change, I mean, it's like, but why you come? I don't know about that because it's like who you falling in love with then for real. Because it's like you falling in love with the person that I am at the present time. You feel me? I guess with hopes of me becoming better, but not necessarily changing. Because if I change, then you have to really, I'll have to, you know what I'm saying? We'll have to damn near get to know each other damn near because I'm not the person that you fell in love with. So I'm not sure. I mean, maybe.
And you were just hoping that once you got the ring, that something was going to change, and it wasn't. He's still playing video games. He's still not motivated enough. Okay. I don't even know how he even got the ring that he even proposed to you with. And you think that these things are going to change. It's not going to change. He is who he is. You have to recognize that things aren't magically going to fall into line and fall into place once you just get married to somebody. That's not how it goes. A lot of the times, you know what they say, right? The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. That still applies here. I want you guys to be intentional about what it is that you actually do want.
Yeah. Now on the behavior tip, you definitely have to watch them. Now see, I'm an observer. I'm the type of person where I like to watch and see how you move with things. You know what I'm saying? And judge off that because to just turn around and say, okay, you go just assume things off of your own personal fantasy, you usually lose like that. You know what I'm saying? When you turn around and you got this old perception of a person in your head and you kind of just floating in the clouds off that and not really paying attention to the person they is, when you come down off that high and realize they ain't the person that they is, hopefully you ain't married, stuck with businesses and kids and all this other type of stuff. Because these are things that you need to pay attention to in the beginning, for real. Like, because they don't take all day to get to know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you. All you got to do is get them comfortable, and you'll figure out everything you need to know about a person.
In life. All right. Yes. You know what? If you want to go there, we'll go there. Yes, it's nice, right? You get the gifts from the guy, all these different things. After a while, it becomes habitual, right? Yeah, it's nice. You can go to Saks. You could do this. You get to drive the car that you want. But what other things do you guys have to relate to after that? Finances are very important. I am not going to sit here behind this camera and tell you guys it doesn't really matter. No, because it absolutely does. It absolutely does. However, there are other things that have to fall into line and come and play that run parallel to you being able.
That's true. That's true, because no matter who got the money in a relationship, if we can't have a conversation, then I mean it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who want to sit back and I mean, we sit back with money and goddamn, we in the car. Who the hell we gonna talk about while we in this fancy ass car? You know, what we gonna talk about while we at this fancy dinner? You know what I'm saying? What type of conversation is we gonna have? Like, what type of conversation is we gonna have while we laying in this big old bed at night in this big old mansion? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the type of things that matter. You feel me? It's like this when you realize, like, money ain't all that if you can't really build with a person organically. Like I said in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But these gender wars these days, you know, people don't understand that. Only thing they understand is money, money. Yeah, money.
To get whatever it is that you want to get at the same time. Do you guys really want to live a lifestyle that is contingent on what you do for a living? Is that what you really want? You guys, everyone's talking about soft life, princess treatment. And it's like, okay, you're telling me you don't want to have to worry about no woman, please cut the crap. No woman on God's green earth really, truly in their heart wants to sit here and work. I said what I said. I said what I said. No woman, unless you are living a passion-filled thing, like for instance, this
Newsflash, nobody does. Like, who the fuck want to work? Like, come on, man. Then on top of that, you got to retire at 65. Hell, you might be dead in 1 year. You might be dead in 1 year after that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Excuse me, y'all. I mean, nobody wants to work. So the goal to get to the goal faster would probably be 2 incomes versus 1, right? I mean, 2 heads is better than 1, right? That's what they said, right? So you would never get to the gusto if you got one person, you know what I'm saying, off the back off one person. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, man. This, I mean, like 2 is better than 1, ladies.
This is my passion. Social media, YouTube, that's my passion. It's where I am creative. I get to do whatever I want to do. But I'm not doing this because it's like, man, I really don't know how I'm going to be able to pay my bills. I really don't know. Like, I just don't live my life like that. Like, this is fun for me. This is a passion fueled thing for me. There are so many things that I want to do. Like, and it is like boss babe, like, yeah, I completely get that. But it's not like if I were to have a family, like, and have children, I'm not going to be like, man, if I don't keep doing this, I don't know how I'm going to sustain my life. I don't know how I'm going to provide for my children. That's not what this is in any capacity. Okay. A different version of you comes out when you are in survival mode. You are not going to achieve that soft life and whatever the princess treatment when you are coming from when you're in survival mode. You're just not, because it's not bringing out the best in you. You have to constantly go all the time, worried about how you're going to do this, how you're going to do that. And you mean to tell me that I'm going to be sitting here cohabitating with a man and this is a lifestyle I'm going to be living?
But you expect for us to be on the go, doing this and doing that, and be wanting to cohabitate with a woman and dealing with kids and all your problems and shit that you're gonna be whining about around this house that you gotta come to me about after I done got off, after I'm dealing with the wars or dealing with, you know, outside the door. Get what I'm saying? See, either way it go, no matter what corner you put yourself in, it work both ways. You know what I'm saying? So the object of the game should be to fucking work together. You get what I'm saying? All this oh, I deserve this, I deserve that because I'm a woman. No. You're an adult, is what you are. You're not a child. Okay. If I want another daughter, I'll make another daughter. You understand? I'm not just about to sit back and take care of a woman like she's a child. You know, like that's crazy. So at the end of the day, you know, but then at the day, you want to be able to voice your opinion. You want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, have a say so around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm footing the bill around this motherfucker. Nah, man. I mean, I don't want you to. I ain't gonna necessarily say you can't talk, but at the same time, fam, I don't want to hear all that, bro. For real, I don't. Sorry, I just don't. I mean, this ain't really shit. When you, I mean, this, like, to be honest, when I don't have you, all the stuff that you want me to take care of you for doing, I do myself, and which I'm very capable of doing. So, I mean, I really don't need you. So it's like, take away the cooking, cleaning. I mean, you know, and taking care of this household. You know, I mean, if I'm here by myself and it never gets dirty, then I don't need nobody to clean it. You know, so it's just like you got to understand your position and you got to play a better position. You feel me? And stop feeling so obligated to feel like you need to just be sitting on your ass.
Worrying about how we're going to be paying bills, all these different things. You don't get a reward for sticking beside him when he's trying to figure his way out, get it out the mud. You don't get a reward for that. You know what you get? You know what your gift is? Resentment. That's going to be your gift.
Now, I know in some cases, I know that dudes probably got him come up, you know, shorty girl stay down. and then goddamn nigga flip the script on it. You feel me? Went and grab him something else. You know, hey man, I know it happens. I know it happens. But that don't mean that you deter women from staying down what they do, because there's actually guys who gonna hold it down. Y'all act like LeBron wife, Ice Cube wife, you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg wife, all these, you know what I'm saying? Folks who stayed down when it got real. You know what I'm saying? And get what? They reaping the benefits of that. You know what I'm saying? Now they in the big house. You feel me? Now they reaping the benefits of that. It's still hope out there for that. So to sit here and say, "Oh, you get no reward for that," a man don't get no reward for holding it down. I mean, you ain't gonna see this. The thing, this the whole play. Y'all won't hold us down. Period. Because if you do, it's only gonna be for a certain amount of time. Y'all could be broke for 2-3 years. Man won't even trip. It's cool. We running this shit. You feel me? 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Man, a dude be broke 2 months. Y'all ready to leave him after he done held you down for 10 years. So I mean, it's really unfair how the game go. You know what I'm saying? And then to sit back and say there ain't no reward for keeping it real. So in other options, it is don't keep it real, because it ain't. She basically telling you it ain't no reward for keeping it real. So shit, you might well don't. Like shit.
Okay. Look at what Keke Palmer's baby father. I'm not blaming her for that in any capacity, because she was in an abusive dynamic. Principally, the lesson I can extract from other, from things that are also similar in that nature is that you give these men a great life. You're at the top. She's the celebrity. She's the one with the money. And he finds himself trying to beat her down and bring her down. And he's resentful of her access. He's resentful of her success, but he wanted a piece of it. So he knocked her up, right? And now he feels like, now I own you. Now you have something of mine. I'm going to dictate what you can and cannot do. Because some.
Now, see, you see that's one instance of a gold digging type of nigga. But most niggas not even like that. Most niggas don't even give a fuck, because we coming with our own motion. You understand what I'm saying? Men, we as a man, we want to be the dominant figure, the leader in the shit anyway. So why the fuck will we sit back and try to be sucking on your titty for milk? Nigga, stop playing. You finna rock this mic is what you gonna do. Stop playing with me.
Men, as crazy as it is to say, they only knock you up because it's a form of control, because they don't want any other man to want you after that, because to them it's like, I peed on it, it's mine, that's my property. Yeah. So having children for some of these guys in life is not some sort of consolation prize. Oh, but he chose me to be the mother. No, it's not a consolation prize. Okay. It is, I don't want anyone to want you. So I'm going to drop my seed here, become a weekend dad. I'll see you when I see you. And yeah, straight like that. Let's just be very honest with ourselves, can we? Because I don't want to sit here and do the cosplay. Thank you. If we as women were to sit down and think about our lives and say, I want
weekend dad, if y'all break up, that's exactly what it is. I mean, excuse me. Hold on. Take a sip. Like I was saying, weekend dad. So if y'all break up, I mean, am I not supposed to get my kids at all? I mean, I'm off on the weekend, so yeah, I'm helping you pay the daycare. So during the week, so you have them all week. So yeah, could you bring the kids by this weekend? I think.
my entire livelihood to be contingent on what I'm bringing to the table, what I'm providing, how I'm providing for my family, then what exactly are men supposed to be doing? Like, like what exactly?
The same thing. Duh. It take two to tangle. 2 incomes is better than 1. Come on. I mean, damn, who the hell gonna sit around? Why the hell would you want to sit around living off of 1 income when we can have 2? You got a whole able body. We can share this goddamn these duties around the house. Come on, man. If you want to use that excuse not to get no job, I'll help your ass. Ain't no pressure. I mean, because goddamn, it make more sense for us to get more income. Come on, man. If I'm bringing in 100 and you bringing in 100, come on, that's 200,000 in the house, baby, versus 1. I mean, it make sense. You talking about what men supposed to be doing? That's what we supposed to be doing. The same thing you supposed to be doing. Get money, grinding for our family. Because at the end of the day, once we have kids, we not living for us. We living for them. Come on, man. It's simple.
Exactly are men supposed to be doing if we're going to be sharing that responsibility with them. That men literally, this is what they do. They hunt and they gather. Yeah, right? They hunt and they gather. And we take those resources and we create food, we cook, we make a beautiful home with the resources that they have given us. You mean to tell me that I'm meeting you halfway with all these responsibilities on top of also my responsibilities? Cut it out, please, because it's really about to make me upset. You mean to tell me that we have to meet these men halfway with their mediocre behavior, but we are 100% doing our job in its entirety, in totality, completely, and we're meeting them halfway and helping them with their jobs too? No.
No, nah, we can share these responsibilities around these houses. If you talking about just cooking and cleaning, come on, man. If you clean, come on, man. You don't gotta goddamn clean every day. If you already a clean person, your house gonna already be clean, bro. Little touch up, yeah. You feel me? We can do that together. Yeah. Come on, man. Cut the Bluetooth speaker on. Let's get it. Stop playing. But all that sitting back talking about something, using that as an excuse to say, oh, well, I don't need a job because I'm gonna clean. If the house is clean, why the hell you gotta clean it? If it's already clean.
And no, we're not. When it comes to marriage and being serious and creating the actual life you want, I'm just curious here. Because I'm obviously speaking from the stage that I'm at right now in my life. Like, marriage is the next step for me. So I'm not in that dating a million people, phase. Like, I'm out of that phase of life. I want to know, what are some of you guys' goals as it pertains to dating? Are you dating for marriage? Because I've always been a very intentional person where I knew exactly what I was doing when I was doing it, regardless of what the outcome was. But it's like, in this stage in life, you guys want the soft life, all these different things. How long do you plan on sustaining it? Like, are these types of dynamics means to ends for you guys? You know what I mean? You got the girls on TikTok and they're posting like that this is the life that they're living, a lot of these different things. Like, is that really the reality? Like, you don't even really know. You don't even really know. And that's not to get down on anybody. But
So I think that if you date, you should date with intent to get married. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And I do agree with her. You feel me? Like, on that whole TikTok thing, like, you got to question that. Like, is that really the life? You really know it ain't. If you really out here for real, then you know for real that shit ain't for real. Stop playing. It ain't even no question. You know what I'm saying? But for I guess for YouTube's sake, we'll say maybe we'll put it in there like a but really we know that shit. Come on, man, stop playing. Like, we know, like, that shit on TikTok, motherfuckers can make that shit look good for the internet all day long, bro. And you goddamn get to their house and they homeless. They be sleeping in their goddamn car.
what are your goals? What is your intention? Because yeah, it's great and glamorous, right? We all know the girls that once they were dating the successful guy, then once that guy's out of their life, it's like, poof, I mean, they just went downhill from there. And it's like, oh,
They ain't learn nothing.
so he really your wealth was completely contingent upon that man just giving you a piece of his life, and then he walked away because he wasn't truly invested, which is why I say that the reality is, ladies, that finances are not the end all be all. They are a lot of a part of the equation, okay? However, everything else that comes into play as it pertains to actually finding somebody to be serious with and marry is beyond only that. Because a lot of you are getting fooled where you meet these guys that maybe have money, all these different things, and then they leave you in the dust with nothing but what they gave you. All right, what are you going to do? You're going to sell that? You're going to sell that Birkin? You probably won't.
That's because you was sack chasing. You wasn't trying to build organically. You saw the Benz. You saw the Balenci's. You saw the Gucci. You saw the Rolly. You was ready to eat. That's how it happened to you. See, one thing about it, if you don't pass the smell test, then you might just be fooled for tonight. You know how sometimes motherfuckers be like on a strict diet, but then they goddamn man, and then McDonald's be the only thing open. It be on some shit like that for real. You know what I'm saying? But tomorrow we fuck around and we gonna shit that shit out. We damn near might take a laxative and some more shit. Like, I don't know. I don't eat McDonald's, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just using it as an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, sometimes, at certain times, it's only certain things you can get. So hey, and if you sack chasing and I'm on that level, hey, I might as well just utilize you for your skills for tonight. I mean, hey, it's always tomorrow. But I won't be there, but there's always tomorrow.
Okay, you gonna sell that Chanel? You probably won't, right? What is your intention behind the things that you are pursuing? What do you truly want in life? We as women should never compromise as it pertains to choosing a life partner. And some of you are a lot more okay with choosing struggle than like I would have thought. But a lot of you are. And you know what? Fine. But don't get mad when you see people like myself and you see other people like me that are living the life of their dreams with the person that they want to be with and living and having an amazing life. And you're just sitting there hating in the corner.
But off of who dollar though? That's the thing. Like you saying here, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to be shitting on these women for living the life you want to live, but if you living it off another man's dollar, like I mean, is that an accomplishment? Because at the end of the day, you just end up just like the rest of the women that you just was talking about like 15 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Because you chose the life that you're in. Because a lot of you think that there's some sort of award for your good deeds, and there is none. Focus on what you're going to do.
cap, cap, cap. See, the thing about it is, you don't get rewarded for talking so fucking much. But being a good girl, being quiet and just chilling and doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just letting the nigga peep what you got going on, just peeping your motion, you would get rewarded. Because the thing about it is, a nigga gonna be thinking about that at the end of the day, and they gonna be like, you know, man, my girl, man, she, you know, she really holding it down for real. You know what I'm saying? And the blessings come. Because if I'm eating, you eat. You feel me? I'm not about to lay next to you at night and then I'm coming in with all this different type of things, but at the same time, you laying next to me, hand me down, but then I expect for you to come out in public with me like that. You're a representation of me. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it though, at the same time, if we both getting money and coming in like that, you feel me? Stuff like that wouldn't even be a conversation. You feel me? It's only a conversation because you want me to be your dad.
In Christ, okay? That's the reward you're going to get, heaven, right? When it comes to playing a pity party and sympathizing and trying to build a man up, you're not going to get a reward for that, okay? I want you to know that right here and right now. You're not going to get a reward for that because these same types of men are going to resent you for the very reason that that you help them with, okay? Oh man, you're building him up, you're doing all this stuff, and what is he going to do? Go and take, you know, what you've done, what you've helped him build, and go and entertain another woman with that. All right, and go and get.
I can't lie and say that shit they don't happen because it damn sure do. I mean, I gotta be fair. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. She a nigga, hey, but at the same time, that goes to show you that niggas really be settling because I mean, at the end of the day, you will hold a nigga down, but really a nigga really just like fucking with you. You feel me? Because at the time, this what it is, you know. So when a nigga really get to where he want to be and he can relax and he ain't got to worry about certain things, then he can kind of focus on the woman that he want. Then yeah, shit might switch up. But at the same time, I do think it's dirty that you motherfucking do the woman that held you down like that. See, I'm the type of person I think that, you know, like if it don't work out, like say for instance, if you hold me down and it don't work out, I'm the type of person I feel like I should put you in a position. You feel me? Like I still feel like you should be in a position where you don't need nobody. You feel me? Especially if I'm in a position where I don't need nobody. I feel like if I'm gonna separate from you, then before we separate from each other, I should probably goddamn help you get, you know what I'm saying, get in a good space. You feel me? Little spot, all this type of shit going on. So you got your own motion going on so that, you know, a nigga really don't leave you high and dry. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we were fucking with each other like that. But if it's just like on some you know what I'm saying, some random shit, I don't owe you nothing. But if we living together and we done came up and we done did the whole rundown, like yeah, you should goddamn help her be in position. You feel me? Especially if you in position, even if you plan on cleaning it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you about to bounce or you about to dip from my ass, I think that you should probably, you know what I'm saying, at least help the woman first. You know what I'm saying? At least put her in a good space to where she don't have to be worried about nothing. Like you don't just do it like Buddy did on the Tyler Perry movie and just goddamn pull up in the U-Haul outside. Nah, that's dirty, bro. That's dirty.
The dream girl that they want with the things that you've helped them acquire. That's what they're going to do. More than likely, if you are building a man in that regard, you are not this man's dream girl. Okay. Yes, there are always exceptions to the rule, but what does what I always say? The exception is also not the rule. Do you understand? So it doesn't matter what anomaly has fell out of the sky for you. The exception is not the rule, honey. Yeah. You should never have a scarcity mindset as it pertains to finding a life partner. There is more where that came from. Absolutely. Yup. And I believe it. Yup. Absolutely. Yes, I do. Because if you're going to sit here and have a scarcity mindset, it's no wonder you're stuck here with broke as a joke, Bob. Okay, of course you're stuck with broke as a joke. Because why? Because you think, man, I might as well just stay here because this has to be this is probably as good as it's going to get for me. And I'm here to tell you that is not true. That is absolutely not true. Like when you are trying to be intentional about who it is that you're supposed to be with, there is someone for everyone out there. You don't have to settle and compromise on these major things in your life. It bothers you that this guy you know, is an atheist and you're a Christian. What are you doing? You know, it bothers you that this guy thinks that women should be paying half on the bills, but he got you a nice Christmas gift. So you want to justify it because you just don't want to be lonely. So, but you know what I mean? Like,
She right. She right. She right. Stuff like that, you really goddamn should, you know what I'm saying? Probably get to what you want. Like on stuff like that, like especially if like they're atheists and you believe in God and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's crazy. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's certain things you can compromise with, but for the most part, you got to stick to your guns on what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, you're gonna bounce on them. You ain't gonna really like it. So ain't no point. Like you're gonna waste so much time with the person that you don't want, and then you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be wasting all this potential when you could be goddamn spending the time with the person that you really, really want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, oh boy, it's so crazy and it's goddamn so goddamn wishy-washy, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you try to pick the best for yourself at the time, but then when they get better, then it should be better for yourself. So I mean, I guess if your woman not growing as you grow, then yeah, then you probably should depart. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if y'all growing together, you feel me, and she's sprouting, you be this, you know what I'm saying, beautiful rose, then shit, nigga, y'all gotta take flight, baby. You gotta hold that down because goddamn, you don't want no other nigga to get that. He might ruin it. And then on top of that, you gonna get some bullshit because you already got the goal. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that. Shit. Got to. Especially now. If she 100, she ain't out here trying to fuck no other niggas. You feel me? She respectful to you and y'all relationship and all this other type of stuff up. And y'all able to run it up together. Come on, man. Y'all got to ball together, baby. We gonna die. We gonna ball together. We gonna die together. Hey, it's up forever. You feel me? That's how you got to run that. Because especially in 2024, bro. Because in 2024, shit, boy, you lucky. You lucky if you find that.
what are you doing? What are you actually doing? Is what I truly want to know. What are you doing? This is your life. Be very serious about what your life is. You have the choice as a woman. Like, I don't think we realize this enough. You have the choice as a woman to, to put, have that man's legacy carry on by having that person's child. You have the power as a woman to say, I'm going to give myself to you. That is a powerful thing. That is a very powerful thing. And I think a lot of men are betting on you not knowing that power that you have. But you
Yeah, but the thing about it is, we got to do the same thing. You expect the same thing from us. Like, come on, where the line at? You got to draw a line in the sand, man. Stop playing. Because the thing about it is, you sit here, you saying, oh, you giving yourself to me, but what am I doing? What am I doing? So it's cool for you to give yourself up. I mean, I guess I don't then. Because I guess I don't think that you know that about yourself, apparently. So to me, I think that's just assuming that your woman is dumb. And men don't want dumb women. So no, we're not gonna be trying to mislead our women, especially the ones that we want to be with for real. Why the hell would we try to fucking not unlock her goddamn levels? You know what I'm saying? Like if she don't know that, we want her to know that. Because the thing about it is it's gonna make her be a better woman for me and what we got going on. Because she gonna bring more to the table. You understand what I'm saying? Because she in a good position. She feeling good. She looking good. You know what I'm saying? All that shit gonna work out in the end. You feel me? The energy is everything.
have that power. You need to use it accordingly. You get to decide. And being like this, I feel like as a society, people tend to paint this picture, oh, well, you're just going to be lonely and die lonely forever because your standards are too high. No, it's just that you don't need to compromise on certain fundamentals that you don't want to compromise on. That's the way I live my life. I'm fine. So there's no way that you can tell me otherwise because I've seen it. I've seen things work in my favor the way that they are supposed to by having the standards that I have. You are not too much. You're just with the wrong person. Your standards are not too high. You're with the wrong person.
And that go for y'all too, ladies. When a nigga know you ain't the right one, it ain't because we too sassy or we gay. No, you just ain't it. Sorry. You know what I mean? All the disrespectful shit that come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, when it come to that right there, you see how she coaching y'all to be like, oh, he's not it. He's not it. You know what I mean? Like, boom, it's cool for you to move along. But then when we do it or we buck on y'all, oh, we gay, we sassy. If we got a different opinion, we gay, we sassy, we this, and the third. Come on, man. Come on, fam. Stop playing. Like, that shit y'all on these days, cut it out. Because the whole play is a nigga gonna choose what he want, and just like you gonna choose what you want. It ain't no goddamn in between. If I decide to interact with you because I like the way you look, But then I get to the mindset and realize you ain't it. I got the right to move along. You feel me? Just because when you meet a man, you feel me? And this how y'all end up this how y'all end up, baby mamas. You meet the man, you see the red flags, just like you said earlier, old girl said earlier. You feel me? Men meet women hoping they stay the same, and women meet men hoping they change. That you feel me? That shit right there could be logical for this statement. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, bro, you goddamn you meet Pookie. Oh, well, that's what they like to say, Pookie or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And you ignore all the red flags that you see with Buddy. You feel me? And you know Buddy really ain't gonna be it. But you still laying down with Buddy every day and he busting you up. The next thing you know, you booted up from Buddy. You feel me? But you got potential to be great in life. So at the end of the day, you know you about to depart from Buddy, but now you got a whole child. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold that against nobody. You made that decision. You feel me? You made that decision. See, in 2024, us men, man, look here, man. We smell it. If you don't pass the smell test, we out of here. You know, especially if we got our own motion. Ain't no need. And I live in Atlanta, so get what the choices. Choices, baby. Plenty on. So I think that we should bring this shit down, tone that shit down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to make it more equal around here. And that's on the dating tip. You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, men been coming with the money forever. You know what I'm saying? We always been providers and we always been the dudes out here trying to do what we got to do. You feel me? And I know it been women holding it down, but it's the thing though. It's not like y'all just was holding it down for real. Like y'all ain't been holding it down the way men been holding it down. Y'all holding it down because y'all got the Section 8 crib. You feel me? All us can live cheap. You feel me? You got the food stamps. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You got the car. You feel me? But I got the car. I got the job. I got all this, that, and the third. So it all work out. But at the end of the day, the income from what we, really living off is mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got to pay the other half of whatever that rent is. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no job. Shit. So, I mean, it really don't make sense, bro. I really feel like if we both bring that shit together, we'll do better. Versus just trying to live with you and I got a job and you got the Section 8 and government assistance, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? You feel like that's holding it down. Nah, man. We need to be both goddamn out here trying to entrepreneur some shit or trying to run it up on some careers or something that's making us some good money and let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a better play. You feel me? Because the thing about it is that's just like you just got two niggas paying your bills, bro. The government is one nigga and I'm the other one. You know what I'm saying? Like make that job make sense, bro. Like, where you really working at in the whole play? Like you going downtown or something? Like, your trip downtown, I might have to give you the gas money to do it. Come on, bro. So it's just like, to me, both of us need to grind. Both of us need to be trying to run it up. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna be together. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say 50-50. I ain't, I'm a man, you feel me? And I'm going, I'm gonna foot some shit around them motherfucker. I ain't about to say, and then I pay all my own shit on my own now. But I'm gonna say, goddamn, if we together, then shit, it'll be better for us to run it up together. Because doing that shit off one back, and that back break, then we fucked. Ain't no other nothing coming up from that. Because at the end of the day, that back break, you ain't gonna be thinking about exhausting them funds that you've been saving that whole time. When them funds start depriving themselves, nigga, you gonna jump ship before that. Especially if that back don't get fixed quick enough. So let's be real. So at the end of the day, everybody got to pick what's for them. Analyze the snakes. And when you catch a snake, chop their head off. Keep your grass cut low. Because dealing with these females and dating in 2024 with these gender wars where you got women coaching women on this, that, and the third, you got women that's telling men what they want. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy. Like the fucking women, like I be on Facebook and I'm reading different little statuses and shit like that. And you have 2,000 men saying they want this. And then you'll have all the women in the comments saying, no, y'all want this. No, men want this. And we saying what we want. But you telling us. But we saying what we want, but then no, that ain't what we want. We want what you said. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Listen, man. This shit is crazy out here, but we out, bro. Big Five Podcast, man. Stop playing podcasts. You already know what's going on, man. It's up with us, baby. You feel me? This our EP1. We just going on gender wars, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more. Just stay tuned. You feel me? I hope y'all like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But just give me y'all views on what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't really played the whole thing. Maybe y'all could watch old girl whole video or whatever. But to me, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like shit, man. 2 is better than 1.